Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am really excited about filming today's video. As you might be able to tell, there's quite a large space between me and the edge of the camera. That's because today we're going to do my first new makeup releases video. I'm going to be telling you what I think about some new makeup releases. This isn't everything from March because we'd be here all day. This is just some select few bits that I thought either wow, that's beautiful, oh my god, that's not. So we're not going in chronological order because I've chaotically screenshotted these. So let's just grab the phone and see what we've got. So the first thing I am really excited about, this is the Mika Beauty X Marta eyeshadow palette. It's a serpent eyeshadow palette. This is a beautiful, this is my kind of colour scheme. It's like a grungy green. This is like, to me, it's another one of those neutral palettes that isn't actually neutral. You've got some really like what seem like really dimensional shimmers. There's plenty of mattes in it. This palette looks really gorgeous and I'm really excited to see people use it. I've seen a couple of Martha's videos and it looks great on her. So I'm excited for that one. I don't know whether I'm going to pick it up straight away, but it's definitely something that's on my list. Next up, we've got the Notoriously Morbid Season of the Witch Spring palette. This is a really pretty pastel palette. I don't necessarily love the matte to shimmer ratio. There's more shimmers than mattes. It is just in a 9 pan. For me, I've got enough pastel palettes. I put up a palette about pastels. I put up a video about pastel palettes last week and I do not need any more. So as beautiful as this is, I'm probably going to skip it because the next one I want to talk about is also a pastel palette and I'm definitely interested in this one. This is the Pastel Garden palette from Bella Beauty Bar. This is gorgeous. This is like the ultimate pastel palette. I find a lot of the times when you do pastels, you end up getting a lot of mattes that don't correspond, that don't work together. Whereas this one, you've got those sort of categories of shades. If you don't want to do something like what I'm wearing today, which is like a cool and warm look. But this is gorgeous. The packaging looks beautiful. The only thing that puts me off is I'm like, that packaging is going to get real messy. But it is beautiful. I think I'm probably going to pick this one up. I've been wanting to try Bella Beauty Bar for a while, so I'm definitely interested in this one. Next up, I feel like these are all indie at the moment. I've got the Widow Witch Cosmetics Creepy Twins palette. This is really cute, not my vibe. I don't know what it is about this one. It's just not calling my name. It's a bit like the Blend Bunny Surge where you've got like a corresponding like lighter shade, pastel shade and a deeper shade. I don't know whether it's the layout of the palette that's throwing me off, but it's not for me, I don't think. Really cool concept, really cool looking colours. I'm just not going to buy it. Then we've got the Geology Cosmetics Wheat Belt palette. This is too neutral for me. Looks really cute. Those yellows look really great, but I'm not going to buy it because it's too neutral and I will never use it. Next, the Real Big Bitch collection by Wink with Ink. I quite like the look of that palette. Everything else is just a bit like, the lip shades are like pretty generic. That blush palette looks pretty. I really like the really bright colour in the top left hand corner. Maybe. It's the really bright like Freddy shade anyway. I really like that one. I'm probably not going to pick this up. I've not really heard anything about Wink with Ink at all. But I'll see if the reviews are good. I might look into it. But I imagine that the shipping is probably horrendous because the shipping always is for me. Next, we've got the little Woodfire Quad from Glominatrix. Love the look of these shimmers. It's a great colour story. Not buying it because I'm not going to use it ever, basically. Even in the autumn, I'm not going to use that. It's a really great colour story. I understand that obviously it's autumn in Australia now. but with everywhere else in the world coming into spring, does seem like a bit of a strange release, but I know neutral lovers are going to love this one. What have we got next? The Clarity Cosmetics Bridal Party palette. There isn't enough mattes in this for me. So yeah, I love Clarity shadows. This is too neutral and there's not enough mattes in it for me, so I'm probably going to skip it. That like khaki green shade looks really beautiful. Is it To Have and To Hold? That looks really beautiful. But yeah, there's just too many shimmers in here, not enough mattes for me. This is the Serenity collection by Be Beautiful Cosmetics. This is giving me Colourpop vibes, I'm not gonna lie. It's those big like £30 palettes, they always make me think of Colourpop these days. This is a really nice colour story. Great if you want to try the brand. It's not a brand I've tried. It's a bit too neutral for me, but if you are into your neutral tones, I feel like there's a really good variation there. I don't need any more neutral palettes. I don't use the ones I have. This also excites me a lot. Bella Beauté are killing it at the moment. This is their £9, like, I think these are like new multi-chromes. These are beautiful. If I can find some swatches, I'll insert them here. But these are gorgeous. I really, really love the look of these. If I order that pastel palette, I'm probably going to order some of these as well because they are stunning. The price is expensive. They are really expensive. Like on the multi-chrome, let me just double check the exact price. Yeah, I can't find the price, but from what I've read and what I've heard, they are crazy expensive. So I'll probably see how much they're going to be and then decide whether I'm going to pick them up or not. We're almost into your more sort of generic brands now. There's just a couple more indie bits left. This is the Outset Beauty Sweet as Heaven palette. Again, another pastel palette. They're everywhere at the moment with this coming into spring. It's really pretty. I like the periwinkle blue a lot. I love the periwinkle blue. Again, probably not going to pick it up. I've got enough pastel palettes, and if I buy that Bella Beauté bar one, I really can't justify any other pastel palettes at all. We've got the Peach Queen Shop Nashville eyeshadow palette. This looks really nice. Peach Queen's not a company that I've tried or heard a lot about. But I feel like it's a good mix of mattes and shimmers. You've got some nice like corresponding deeper shades to go with your lighter shades. There's like it's either a really deep navy or a really or a black. So I like that idea. This looks really cute. I'd be intrigued to see swatches. And again, intrigued to see what people are going to do with it. And then this one I love, but it just doesn't feel very spring appropriate to me. It's the collab by Ladybug Glow and Blair Airedale. Blairdale? I don't know. I don't know who this influencer is. Insta is Blairdale MUA. Oh yeah, it's Blairdale. I'm an idiot. That looks really pretty. It's really deep and dark. Those shimmers look gorgeous. They're like a duochrome reflect. It's really beautiful. I just don't think it's particularly something I'd buy at this time of year. But I am intrigued to see people use it because I've not really heard of Ladybug Glow. I don't really know anything about their quality or anything, so I'm intrigued to see people use that one. Right, we're back on the more mainstream now. So these are Dior lip cases and new lipsticks. These cases, oh, the fact you have to buy the case and the lipstick separately really grinds my gears because, you know, things are expensive these days, and buying a case as well as a lipstick, like the Fenty ones, I won't try them because I'm just not interested in having to buy a case and a lipstick. I just think it's a way to like get more money out of people, especially the Fenty ones when the cases are so like generic. These perhaps maybe for a special occasion, if it's somebody's like big birthday or a wedding or something, then I'd maybe get these, but I'm not going to be picking them up like on their own. Shades of the lipsticks look really pretty. I can't work out whether they come with a cap already and you just buy a case, or whether it's like the Fenty ones and they literally come as a little refill. So yeah, I'm going to be skipping those because it really grinds my gears. We've got the iconic Rollaway Glow liquid highlighters, 3 shades, not very deep. Rollerballs give me 2007 flashbacks. I'm not going to be picking those up. And also that light one also looks like it would be too dark for me as well. The pink one maybe would make a pretty blush, but I do not like the idea of a rollerball applicator. Surely that is gonna get rid of most of the foundation on your face. New MAC collection. This is the Pearlescence Ramadan collection. That face palette looks beautiful. All the nudes are beautiful. Don't love the eye palette. Just seems a bit random to me. Yeah, I feel like the neutrals with a pop of blue is very like 2017, but then we've got this random like berry pink in there as well. Doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. The packaging's really beautiful though. I love the like geometric print, but I'm not gonna buy it. Now this is an interesting one. This is the Too Faced Italian Spritz. I wanted to call it the Aperol Spritz palette then. This is the first Too Faced palette in years and years and years that I've even had the slightest remote bit of interest in. But I'm not going to buy it because it's still not bright enough for me. It looks really pretty. The looks I've seen people do with it look really pretty. I still don't think I'd really get much use out of it because it's quite neutral. But it actually piqued my interest, and for Too Faced, to pique my interest these days is basically non-existent with their actual palettes. I love all their face products, I love their lip products, but their palettes are just like, oh look, another one. So yeah, I don't hate it. I like the fact they're back in the tin. Packaging's really pretty. Colour scheme's really pretty if you're into like more neutrally with pops of colour. But for me it's just not bright enough, unfortunately. Milk Pore Eclipse Matte Setting Spray. I guess a no from me. My skin is dry enough as it is without pore eclipsing and matte setting spraying me. But I feel like this would be great. I know a lot of people love the primer in the black tube, the like Pore Eclipse primer with oily skin, so it's probably going to be really nice. It's just not for my skin type. Charlotte Tilbury Magic Body Cream is probably going to be about £1,000 a tube, so I'm probably going to skip on that. As much as I would like to try it, I love the face cream. I just tried a sample of it and it was really lovely. As much as I'd like to try it, I'm not going to spend, I bet it's about 70-80 quid a tube. Kind of wish for that kind of money. I feel like it should be in a pot. I mean, it might not be 70 or 80 quid, but it's going to be spenny, and I'm just not spending that much on any body cream when I can buy the Sol de Janeiro and it smells amazing. This is another random little indie thing in here. I told you these screenshots were a mess. This is the Shall We Makeup Stray Birds collection. These are stunning. These look so duochrome, beautiful. I am definitely intrigued by these. I'm gonna look up some swatches, and I might potentially look into making a Shall We Makeup order. It just depends, like with me being in the UK, where it comes from. And I'll probably look into some reviews of their customer service as well, because as much as I'd like to try Unearthly, they ship to the UK. Their customer service has been patchy, and I don't really want to ship things like however many thousand miles and then not be able to get my money back if there's something wrong with it. So I'm going to look into the reviews of Shall We Makeup. I've never tried them. If you have, leave them down below. Let me know what you think. These are some new lipsticks from She Glam. As much as I feel like I should try She Glam as like a content creator, I just don't support that. I don't vibe with it. And I know some of their stuff is meant to be great. You know, these lipsticks look really nice. They're like a blurring like velvet lipstick. But I'm probably not going to try them because it's just dicey in it. It's just dicey. This is the Catrice Disney collection. I really don't like this. I feel like they've really missed the mark with this one. These palettes seem really random. I like the layout of the Jungle Book ones better than the Lion King ones, but it's not anything revolutionary. And we still can't get Catrice in the UK, which gets me riled up because I love some of their like basic everyday products. So gonna skip out on that one. It Cosmetics Bye Bye Dark Spots Concealer. This shade range is less than desired. I absolutely hated the CC cream. It was so thick, it was so cakey. I hate Bye Bye Under Eye. Again, it was so thick, so I'm not even going to try this one. Not unless I see somebody who's got very similar skin to me saying they love it, because I just think it's probably not going to be for me. It's probably going to be too heavy. New Kiko collection. This is the Green Me collection. Got some shadow duos, some face stuff. The long-lasting shadow sticks in like a wooden format, and then some body shower, body bar, body butter things. I'm not gonna buy it. I don't. The thing is with Kiko, the limited edition collections just wind me up because it's constantly like, oh look, now I can't get it again, and I'll never be able to get it again. So gonna skip out on that. NARS are releasing more to the Laguna collection. It's not Laguna, it's the Orgasm collection. Yeah, I'm not buying this. It's just me. I love Laguna bronzer. I don't need anything else. They're actually eye palettes and like a shimmery bronze lip balm. So yeah, not buying it. This one I am intrigued by because the lovely Kerry gave this one a go. It's the Maybelline Superstay 24-hour skin tint. Apparently the pipette's rubbish. The shade range is absolutely abysmal. There is literally one dark shade, which is quite frankly a joke. But I will probably try it because I like Maybelline foundations on the whole. But that shade range is an actual joke. These big brands have got to pull their shit together. They really have. Guerlain Terracotta Luminizer. These are probably about 50 quid, but God, are they beautiful. I'm really tempted by the 00 shade, which is like the pinkier one. I'm very tempted by these. I did see somebody use it in a video the other day and it was gorgeous. So I'm like, maybe I'll buy those. Possibly. Might be my first purchase from Guerlain, we'll see. Kayali Yum Pistachio Gelato. Didn't really include any perfumes in this, but I thought I would include this one because everybody is raving about it. I want to go in and smell this. I feel like the Kayali perfumes always sound gorgeous. I've smelled a couple in boots and been like, it's fine. It's just not. They are quite expensive. I think even the little 10 mils are 25, I think. So it's not something I'm going to order online. It's something I definitely want to go in and smell. NYX Hot Sauce collection, Shine Loud lipsticks. These are really cool colours. I love the fact they're bringing some like more out there colours out. The issue is I hated this formula, so I'm not going to be buying these, which is really a shame because that bluey purple is beautiful. I'm not buying it. Summer Fridays, new shades of their lip butter. I've heard amazing things about this. I really love that red shade. So I might look into this one. I know it's quite expensive, but that red shade is really pretty. So I'm like, maybe. Rare. There are a new eyeshadow palette. Not interested in at all. Way too neutral. The new blush, 2 new blush shades, and then 3 new shades of the bronzer stick. The bronzer stick has been sold out in the UK for about 55,000 years, so I might get that, but I'll just get whatever shade that'll fit me that comes back in stock. Those blushes are pretty. I prefer the shades from the normal line. They've got a really like bright pink and a really like bright orange, so I'm probably going to pick those up first. So this collection will probably more than likely be a skip. Definitely intrigued by this one. These are the Too Faced Born This Way Healthy Glow skin tints. Again, shade range is not great, but it's a lot damn better than the Maybelline one. I'm going to try this because Fit for Print Beauty loves it, and we tend to like the same kind of foundation products. So I'm probably going to pick this one up either when it comes to Beauty Bay or when it comes to Cult Beauty or Sephora. God, we can get Too Faced in a lot of places now. Wild. This is just the biggest joke I've ever seen. This is the Maybelline and M&M's collection. It's literally just their normal stuff with M&M's packaging. Like, they couldn't even come up with like a bright eyeshadow palette. They had to put the M&M's sticker on a neutral palette. Even if this does come to the UK, this is in Asia now, so I don't know whether it will, but I ain't interested. It's ridiculous. That's my opinion on that. New Pat McGrath Satin Allure lipsticks. Love the Pat McGrath matte lipsticks. The only thing, my bugbear with these is that bow is huge, and I'm like, that's going to be really difficult to store, but I do love the pink and the blue packaging. That bright pink shade is gorgeous. Some of the nudes look really beautiful. Might give these a go next time Pat McGrath has a sale, but I just, at this moment in time, I don't see the point of buying anything off Pat McGrath if they're not having a sale, because they have multiple sales a year. So Too Faced, these are another thing I'm really interested in, the Lip Injection Extreme Lip Shaper Plumping Lip Liner. I'm just really intrigued. Like, I'm really intrigued. Does it just make your lips look fuller, or are they actually like giving you that tingly plumping feeling? I personally love that. I know a lot of people do not like that feeling, but I love it. So I'm definitely going to give those a try. Tarte Glow Tape Highlighters. Again, shade range is a bit of a joke. I've heard good things about the bronzers and the blushes. I think I'll probably try those first. I'm not really a fan of a cream highlighter. I tend to reach for a powder or like a sort of like putty highlighter. So I'll probably skip out on those, but again, that shade range is ridiculous. Something that hasn't got such a bad shade range, this is the Say Glowy Super Skin Lightweight Hydration Foundation. I'm so excited to give this one a go. I love the slip tint from Say and their cream bronzers and their blushes. They're all gorgeous, so I'm really excited to give this one a go. Shade range goes nice and deep. It's probably a bit lacking in the middle, probably slightly too many light shades, but unfortunately that just seems to be the way it is these days. These look really, really good. These are the Nabla Beyond Jelly Sheer Supple Lipsticks. I love a sheer lipstick, like a glowy, oily kind of lipstick. And these look beautiful. That like plum shade in the top corner of the like lip swatches looks beautiful. So does the coral. I'm very, very interested in those. I'm just going to wait for those to come to Beauty Bay. Stila Heaven's Dew Gel Lip Glow. These are all very, very shimmery. I like the idea of this whole like golden shimmery gloss thing at the moment. I don't actually know how much I would like it in practice. But these look pretty. I might swatch them if I see them anywhere, but I don't think Stila's sold anywhere but M&S in store in the UK these days. So, you know, I might swatch them if I happen to see them, but it's not something I'm going to go out of my way to pick up. New NARS Afterglow Sensual Shine Hydrating Lipsticks. Again, very interested in these. Love a sheer shiny lipstick. The shade Truth or Dare, which is like a coral, looks gorgeous. I'm currently on the lookout for like more summer lipsticks. I really like the look of those. The Power Mattes lipstick bullets are meant to be amazing, so I can't imagine these are going to be bad. Lawless Lavender Collection. Really like the look of those glosses. I think the palette could be a lot more lavender. And when I've seen people use it like in videos, it's just been a bit like, you basically can't get Lawless in the UK apart from their very, very basic range. So these lilac glosses probably aren't going to come. If they would, I might be interested in the darker one. But yeah, other than that, not really that interested. Give Beauty, they're called the Line It Up liners, and they paint it up long wear mousse eyeshadows. I love a liquid eyeshadow. I love my Glisten Spectra paints, my Danessa Myricks chrome foils and Colour FX, I think they're called. And I really like the new Barry M ones as well, but these shades are just not inspiring me. The pink and the blue are both shimmery. I feel like you might end up looking a bit 80s without trying. So I'm probably going to skip that one. These I'm sort of intrigued by. These are the new Urban Decay 24/7 ink liners. I like the look of the bright green and I like the look of the bright yellow. I feel like for Urban Decay, this is a really small shade range. A lot of them are like normal liner colours. But I might give the yellow or the green a go next time I do an order from somewhere that sells Urban Decay. I like the packaging, it looks really funky. Apparently it's ergonomic grip. But yeah, I'll give it a go. New Beyond Wear Perfecting Matte Foundation from Burberry, shade range. Yeah, that's a joke. There's literally 12, 13 shades that all look the same, and then one like actual deep shade. So, you know, I'm not going to try that. I think I'd rather try the new Gucci one, which I've seen everybody rave about. I've seen a lot of people say that this one is not as good as the Gucci one, so I'll probably give that one a go if I were to try one of them. Glowish Bright Light Hydrating Sheer Concealer. I really like the sound of this. I really like the tint from Glowish. I know it's quite shimmery, but a lot of people don't like it. I really like it. Like on a summer's day, I just throw that on, bit of mascara, and I'm good to go. But this sounds really nice. I'm not as much into like massively high coverage concealers anymore. So I'd be intrigued to give that one a go. MAC are bringing out a huge range of new Skin Finish Sunstruck matte bronzers. I still feel like there's not one that's really deep enough. I know there's a girl I follow on YouTube. As always, I can't remember her name, but she's got an incredibly deep skin tone. There's not something here for her, but that last one, it's probably still not deep enough. Not when you're bringing out like a specific bronzer collection, but I do really like the packaging. I might give it a go and give like one of the like slightly like more medium shades a go. Again, back to what I was saying about Pat McGrath. I like the look of these bronzers. I'll probably try one at some point, but I probably won't buy it while it's full price. Again, shade range doesn't really go deep enough. Like I think I'd probably be like a 3, possibly a 4, which I do like quite deep bronze, but still somebody with my skin tone should not be able to go up to shade 4 in bronzers. So, you know, but it's a nice collection. I wouldn't be interested in the quad. The blush is pretty, but I think there's nicer ones in the permanent collection. And the lip kit looks nice, but the bronze is what I'd mainly be interested in. But again, I'm probably not going to pick it up unless it goes on sale. New YSL Instant Tone Up correctors. I know correctors are everywhere at the moment. I like the fact these have got SPF 50 in it. I don't ever use colour correctors really. I have tried like the rosy powder and a little bit of the rosy under eye, but I've not really tried anything else corrector wise, and I'm not really bothered to try them. I think it's a nice idea if you do regularly use a colour corrector, like if you've got rosacea or anything like that. They don't look like they are that different in shade, so I don't know whether they'd be sort of intense enough if that's what you were using it for. Nice idea, probably not for me. I had to include this because it's just the most random thing ever. Elf made a big fuss of bringing out a slime, which has got tiny dolphins in it, which I don't hate. I'm not going to be buying it though because I just feel like slime collects dust and it's kind of gross when you think about it, really. These are the new Florasis. I can't say that. Those new highlighters that everybody's talking about with the beautiful packaging and the beautiful embossing. These are gorgeous. I don't know whether I could ever use it. which makes me think it's not worth buying if I wouldn't actually ever put it on my face. But that pinky shade is really gorgeous. I'd be intrigued to see how that swatches, whether it's more like a blush or a highlighter. I love this idea about face fluid eye paint minis. If you're like me, you don't need any more full sizes in your collection because you're never going to get through what you've got. So I like the idea that these are little mini ones. If these do come to the UK, I will probably pick these up because I think it's a really cute idea. I've wanted to try more of the matte eye paints. I've got one shade and I really like it, but it was just a case of, do I really need to buy another 10, like £20 items that I'm never ever going to finish? So definitely intrigued by the smaller size. This is the Hex Baby Beauty new liner palette and some new duochrome shadows. These duochrome shadows look beautiful. If it didn't have so many glisten eyeliners, I'd probably be interested in the liner palette. But for me, obviously being in the UK, glisten's super easy to get. They come within like 2 days. And I love her formula. But I am intrigued by those duochrome shadows. I'll be excited to see some people use those because those swatches look really pretty. Especially the bottom middle swatch with the like orange reflect. That looks really gorgeous. This, now I was surprised about this one because this is the first Revolution under the Revolution brands thing I've been interested in probably about 4 years. This is the Fruit Fizz and Spritz collection. So you've got these cute little like drink can size palettes. They are really cute. The highlighters look really pretty. The glosses look really nice. I saw somebody use these in a YouTube video the other day. Who was it? It might have been Zoe. I'm not sure who it was, but the look that was created was really pretty. I just really like the aesthetic of this whole collection. The palettes aren't the most me palettes in the world, but I do like the yellow and the blue combo. I might maybe pick one of these up if I see it in store. I'm probably not going to go out of my way to pick it up, but it is a really nice collection and I was actually like intrigued by it. Let's just skip through some selfies. New colour, Kathleen Light's Lacquer Dream a Little Dream collection. Now, obviously I don't paint my nails. I included this because I know my mum will be obsessed with this collection. I'm not sure what the Lights Lacquer shipping is like to the UK because I've never done it, but this collection is really pretty if you're into like neutral, like toned down nail polish, but still with that bit of sparkle, that bit of something extra. This is really pretty. I don't know what they're like price wise either, Lights Lacquer, because it's not something I've ever looked into really. New Fenty Hella Thick Volumizing Mascara. I like my MAC stack. I'm probably just going to stick with that for a while now because I'm so picky with mascaras. Unless this gets like rave reviews where people aren't wearing lashes, I'll probably give it a go at some point. But for now, my MAC stack is working absolutely great for me and I love that one. I wanted to include this because this is the new Shiseido Light Powder Illuminator. This one can be used as a highlighter, a blush, a contour, eyeshadow. I just feel like this is trying to be too many things at once. If you could use this as blush, I can't imagine it's going to show up nicely as eyeshadow. So yeah, I don't really get that. I think it's trying to be everything at once when you can't be everything at once. Unless you like a generic rosy tone, then I think there's just possibly a bit too many colours in here. I mean, I couldn't use that as a highlighter. If I tried to use that as a contour, it would look wild on me. Yeah, I'm not vibing with that one. New Benefit Goof Proof powder. I feel like Benefit are like 5,000 years behind. With this one, it just, yeah. The packaging looks cheap. Not gonna buy this. I don't really do my brows anymore. I just put some gel through them and call it a day. But yeah, I'm not gonna buy this. And I feel like in the the world that we are now in of like the really, really pared back like soap brow, I don't really get the release of that one. Essence Ready for a Ride eyeshadow palette. This looks really pretty actually. I know I said no more pastel palettes, but I think for a budget option, this is a really nice one. It's got some really cute shades in it. There's nothing like blowing me out of the water, but I think if you want to dip your toes in pastels, this might be a nice way to do it. It'll be dead affordable because Essence always is, and I think the packaging's really cute. I like the like admit ones ticket on the end of it. I am actually intrigued by this one. This is the Mentos and Rude collection. These palettes look really nice, and I'm really intrigued by like the bubbly texture of the highlighters. I know we can get like a couple of odd bits of Rude on Superdrug, but I don't know whether they actually do any shipping to the UK. So I might look into it. I think the only thing that would put me off, I think both the palettes, the bottom rows are pressed glitters. So I think it's like a row of shimmers, a row of mattes, and a row of pressed glitters. So if they are pressed glitters, I'm probably not going to buy them because I'd rather like pick my own pressed glitter shades out. But I think that it's a really nice release. It looks really nice. And I feel like people might be interested in it. Angelica Nyqvist releasing her beauty brand Singe Beauty. These brushes look beautiful. I love the yellow colour. I've literally just bought both the Katie Jane Hughes collection from Spectrum and a new set of Lorac brushes. So I'm not going to be buying this because I've got brushes coming out my ears right now. But it is beautiful and it's definitely something I'm going to consider buying in the probably not that distant future. We'll see what the shipping's like to the UK first. Mario is bringing out another new lip colour. Again, so many shades that are almost the same. I do quite like this like pinky coral near the end. They look really glossy. I'd be intrigued to see how much they like spread about the face, because that picture is giving me like your hair's gonna get caught and it's gonna get dragged over the face vibes. So I'll probably see about reviews, but I'm not that bothered about those. We've got the new Spectrum collection brushes. These are so cute. I really, really love them all. I think they're adorable. I love Spectrum brushes. They're great quality. I just think it's a shame that they didn't change up what brushes were in what, because I know a lot of like Disney addicts would want to buy all four, whereas it's the same set of brushes in each set, but they are really cute. I really like the Thumper one, but again, like I said, I do not need any more brushes at all. Freck are bringing out a new Face Hack Precision Sculpting Bronzer. This shade range is what I'm talking about here. You don't need to do a million shades to get a good shade range. The only thing with this, as all Freck products, it looks absolutely tiny. So I'm kind of intrigued. I might give this a go. I like the look of the medium shade. It's nice and like rosy. So I might give this one a go if it comes to Beauty Bay and I do an order. It's not something I'm like going to go out of my way and pick up. It's not something I'm really excited about, but I think it is a really great shade range, which is a change. I'm really, really intrigued by these. These are the Jordana T-shirt blush duos. I mean, if you're a regular watcher, you probably know that my eyes went straight to that bright pink and that red shade. I'm kind of intrigued by the orange shade. That looks gorgeous. These are like a putty cream blush and then a powder blush on top. I really like the Jordana Tisha powder blushes, which they've discontinued now, I think. So I'm intrigued by these. I'll hopefully pick one or two up. The only thing is with Jordana Tisha is they come in stock and they go out of stock for such a long time. I've been trying to get my hands on her cream and powder bronzer duo for probably about 18 months and it's just always out of stock. So if I manage to get my hands on one, I might try them, but I'm not going to like rush on launch day to buy them. These look really pretty. They're probably insanely priced, but they're the Tom Ford Liquid Lip Luxe Matte. I love like the frosted bottle. I love the Tom Ford packaging. It really is beautiful. And I will try Tom Ford this year. I just think it needs to be something really quite special. I'm probably going to get like a powder product because they last so much longer. But these look really pretty, sort of your generic shade range. There's nothing that's really jumping out there to me. Half Magic Beauty have just dropped like as a whole on Beauty Bay. This collection looks really pretty. This one isn't for me. I'd much rather try some of their brighter coloured stuff. But I've heard good things. If you have tried them, let me know in the comments. But this like pressed pigment type thing looks really pretty. Probably, like I said, not going to pick up these shades from them, but I am definitely intrigued to try them. This I am. Oh, this is gorgeous. This is the Artitude Manita collection. This packaging is beautiful. I love the colour story. Just watched Kerry's video on this palette and she did a couple of looks and I absolutely love them. It's definitely something I'm intrigued by. I think it's less than £30 for the palette. So I'll probably give that a go because I do love supporting like a UK indie brand. These are really pretty. I'm probably not going to buy them, but I wanted to mention them because they are really gorgeous. It's the Jill Stewart Beauty Birth Flower Bouquet collection. These would make a really beautiful like special birthday gift. You know, like a special birthday. The packaging is beautiful, and for a change, the March one is actually not that ugly. Normally we get kind of low-key, not cute vibes, but it is really pretty. It's not something I think I could ever use, so it's not something I'd ever buy myself. But I think, like I said, it would make a really cute special gift. This is Sugar Drizzle Polish Don't Forget to Smile palette. This is really pretty. It's a load of gorgeous like duochrome, multi-chrome shades. I love the packaging. It's so cute. And that pink in that corner is calling to me. I would like to try Sugar Drizzle Polish. They're one of the ones that I'm really intrigued by. I think it's them that do the, I want to say it's called the Trash palette, which is like purples and blues. I think it's them. Don't hold me to that though. But I'm really intrigued by that. It's really pretty, and I think I will probably at some point this year buy something from Sugar Drizzle. This is really cute. It's a bit of a random one, but I thought I would put it in. It's the Lush and the Super Mario movie collection. Don't know whether we're getting this to the UK, but the Princess Peach shower jelly and spray have got me very intrigued. I would like to go and smell those if we do get them, because I love anything peach scented, which is why I had to include this. And I think the packaging's really cute. I think they've done a really good job at this. I just hope it smells nice. Jaclyn Hill Plush Blush Blurring Cheek Tint collection. This has got some beautiful shades: the bright pink, the bright red, that like peachy coral. I'm still not sure about Jaclyn Cosmetics. I'm still not sure about Jaclyn Hill, to be honest, as a whole. I don't really know what my opinions of her are these days. I don't know whether it's something I'm going to try. They look really nice. I might see what the reviews are like. But obviously, I just feel like there's so much controversy surrounding the brand that I'm a bit like, like they're probably not going to be hairy now, but that's always going to be in the back of my head. And last but not least for today, we're ending on what I'm going to call a high-low. This packaging is stunning. It's the Floral Denim collection from Guerlain. This colour story is gross. I do not like it. I don't think even I could work with all shimmery navy blue, taupe, lilac and gold, yellow gold. And I feel like I could work with most eyeshadow shades. But I wouldn't even know what to do with this. The packaging though is stunning. That lip colour is like a really generic nudie pink shade, but the packaging could sway me for that one. But in terms of the palette, it's a no. So, I really enjoyed filming this. I hope you guys I really enjoyed filming this. I really hope you guys did enjoy watching it. If you have picked up anything that I've mentioned today, let me know in the comments. I'd love to know what you're looking at buying and what you're absolutely not bothered about. And I hope you did enjoy this video. You've been fabulous. I've been Coleoftheball, and I will see you next time for another one. Bye.